I'm Troy Deeney, and this is Simply the Best. I'm going to say the best player I've played with is Etienne Capoue. Unbelievable player, great athlete, and just a workhorse, and I love the fact he's got a little bit of shithousery about him as well. Ooh, the best player I've ever played against is a tough one. I would say is Kevin De Bruyne is the best player I've ever played against. Just an unbelievable talent, can score loads of goals, assist, and also he's very, very funny man. The best match I've ever played in would probably be the semi-final for Watford versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. We were 2-0 down at Wembley, getting embarrassed, and we come back to win the game 3-2. I scored in that game to the last minute penalty to take it to extra time, and Gerard Deulofeu scored 2 unbelievable goals. And yeah, we had a really good night after. That goal, that Leicester goal, a penalty was given against us in the last minute of injury time. Munoz saves it. You've all heard it, you know how it goes. And start sprinting. As the ball drops, I kick it, we score, and it's a wall of noise that just hits me as fans and bodies are just going everywhere. And all I can think about is running to my brother. For some reason I took my top off, don't have the best physique, but got my top off. And ran and jumped and spent some time with my brother while behind us 20,000 people invaded the pitch, and had a really good time. You know what, the best goal I've ever seen on a football pitch would probably have to be every goal Man City scored against us. It was like the same goal, but like 6 times every time we played them. Although there was one very lovely goal that Salah scored when we played Anfield, and he chopped maybe 5 players and they all went sliding past the ball as he rolled it into an empty net. So that was good fun, and Ben Foster wasn't too happy, which is always fun. Ooh, the best player in training are normally the ones who hate losing. They're the best ones because they give 110%. So the best player, I would say, Adrian Mariappa was probably the best I've played. He loves it. This is going to sound really obnoxious, but me, I am the best joker in a training ground. I like to make fun of myself, everybody. I'm that guy who says all the awkward things that you're not supposed to say. I say that. And I have a real big thing about everyone's fashion and what they wear. So yeah, I am the guy that is very funny. My best friend in football would probably be Adrian Mariappa. Lovely bloke, wonderful human being. I don't judge him that he's vegan, and also he helped me out in all the hard times that I've had in my life as well as football. The best bit of advice I was given to me by Gianfranco Zola when I was getting grief very early on in my career. He said, one day, Troy, they'll all forget you, but while they remember you, give them something to shout about. The best atmosphere I've ever had, specifically aimed at me, this is a negative actually, was playing Arsenal away. I missed a penalty and we lost the game. I think it was 2-1, but having 60,000 Arsenal fans who all said I was rubbish and meant nothing, screaming, Deeney, what's the score? Was really, really good. And then to see Ian Wright afterwards tell me that I've made it because they all know who I am was perfect. The best stadium for me that I've ever played in is Wembley. I think it's an unbelievable facility. The atmosphere is world class, and the pyrotechnics and all that go off. When the fire went off, I nearly singed my eyebrows and shit myself at the same time. Didn't know it was coming. The best album for me, in my opinion, would be Lauryn Hill, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The best, it's only done one album, but the best front to back body of work, in my opinion. But the best musical artist of this time period, maybe a little bit controversial, I'm gonna say Chris Brown. Lukas Djukovic, 100%, is the worst dressed player you've ever seen. He looks like he could be homeless, and he has an awful lot of money, but he just doesn't spend it on clothes. And he's somehow managed to get homeless and a geography teacher in the same kind of breath. So yeah, Lucas.